Okay, time for more Battle Isle. Let's look at the mission briefing. Okay, one of our primary targets is now within your range. The plain of Trenton harbors enormous industrial complexes and cities. Below lies one of the enemy's primary centers for tank production. It is therefore your duty to occupy the enemy headquarters. Groups of partisans have been sighted with the enemy. Active troops units must advance on this sector and attain victory. For Chromos, glory to the root. They occupy Titanet's headquarters, occupy Rebel headquarters. Enemy headquarters must be occupied. There's 3 enemy factories here, so there should be tank factories. Let's look at this is a huge ass map. So from what I get from here, there's a HQ, there's an HQ, and the factories are on this side of the map. Not on our way there. Somewhere here will be the main. Let's take a quick overview of the scenario. 41 turns. Oh shit. Ooh, we have helicopters, Dragon. The attack capabilities of these aren't all that great, but you can treat them in many ways like a regular vehicle. Yeah, meaning they can go into normal buildings to refuel. We have a significant presence here, at least 6 samurais, a couple of artillery. What else is this? Spring 1. Transport tank. I don't know what this is for. Regio. Construction vehicle fort. I guess this fortifications. It has something that it can build to 2 away. Build fortification. What else is this? We're getting 7 energy each turn. That's enough to build something like a buggy each turn. We don't really have much of that kind of range capabilities here. We're not exactly totally without one, but first things first, we'll have to empty out all these. The enemy. Okay, good weather will continue. Enemy has rangers here, so we could lose any site at any moment. A couple of mines. Okay, with these 3 mines we have basically secured this factory for at least a turn or 2. We can build more mines, rangers, support units, light units, at least with this material, 16 materials. Yeah, we can build a buggy each turn. That's about our construction power. I think we might want to even construct more mines. Why? because we might be able to secure our site against enemy attacks. It's very difficult to push through a mine in a single turn. I don't want to build a lot of them though. I can't see shit. So maybe a radar vehicle would be very nice. So we have 2, that is great. That is great. I don't see a lot of enemies here though. Although we're not in exactly a great position either. Close up the HQ, and we'll leave at least 1 soldier here, probably 2. Not sure what to do about the helicopter, because if we have 1, it's pretty much guaranteed that the enemy has multiples. And the helicopter fuel isn't all that lasting, so we do have to stay close to all these positions where we can do a refueling session. We just want to prevent the enemy movement into our area of operation. Now let's move into this direction. You need to move south too. I'm trying to spread the comets around a bit. Reason is simply that they're anti-aircraft. So no matter where the enemy pops his head up, we need to be able to react to it. Regio. I want to keep our supply vehicles at the background. at least for the moment. If the enemy has air units, any real number, we're in deep trouble. We can't expect the weather to stay good, or so what we're going to do, we're gonna build road wherever we can, even though it's gonna look retarded. I guess that's all. There's not all that much we can do. We could do I guess buy a few units. I think that's a good idea. But what? We only have 2 buggies, so a few more wouldn't certainly help. But on the other hand, I could also go for anti-aircraft units. We don't have all that many now. We have no aircrafts. 7564. At least a buggy. Yeah, at least a couple of buggies, then and then an anti-aircraft light tank. Okay. The crystals. Well, we should transfer those to our factories. They can provide minerals. Okay. 1 success with the mine. Ooh, that's a new unit. On the left side of the map. It was, I think that's a radar jamming unit. We need to kill those immediately. Everywhere we encounter them, they're insanely... Yeah, Ranger destroyed. You didn't capture anything, you bastard. This it did. Oh shit. He's attacking blindly. So he should arrive in waves, because the units have differing movement amounts. He's clearly assaulting us, and I don't think we want to wait too long. Because he has 3 factories and probably a lot more energy than I have. He will be able to put out quite a significant force. His turn is taking a long time too, so something like you need 120 something blast there. So yeah. I do need to build more rangers this time. Sort of ignored, yeah, they have a lot of buggies. We're attacking without too much thought. Yeah, 157, was that 200 something? Jesus Christ. This isn't gonna be a short one if we plow through all the enemies, and since we have to take control of their HQs, I can't see it going our way. And now the other computer. Lovely. That should be a lot smaller in scale. They don't have any factories. They have light units. 149. I think all AI units are basically combined, so there's not two massive armies. There's just one gigantic one. Yeah, this is probably the time I'll start to save a bit more. The reason is simply that I don't want to go over the turns too much if there's nothing to be expected to gain from that. They take quite a bit of time to complete, even if nothing really happens. Okay, this is the main enemy force here. This is just a sideshow. Climb to kill. No, we could get rid of some of the buggies. That'd be great. Okay, the extraordinarily large object has just been captured on our sensors and its measurements are being calculated. That's the mobile fortress. In view of the high readings, we must assume that it is heavily armed. That could be the reason why it prefers to operate alone. Its protective armor must be equally formidable. Care is advised when approaching this object. The designation Mobile Fortress would seem to be appropriate. Go into the room. Lovely, Mobile Fortresses. Trying to get kills. One less buggy. 3 more points experience for our artillery. You need to recapture this. Oh, no, not really. It's nothing to be gained there. And there's too many enemy units to... yeah, we're not getting any energy or material in here. So there's no point actually recapturing that. Fresh mines for all. Okay, buggies, get the hell out of there. You might as well go and block their access from the north. There's a nice block there now. Can you take that crystal? No, can you? Yes. I think we get something like 10 material if we move it here, and this only gets 4 material each turn, so it's not a totally insignificant amount of material. I've totally forgotten about these. Okay. there any point in defending this? Yes, there is, but not a huge deal. I could definitely go for another ranger, so not a huge deal. Always start the fighting or shooting. We could easily wipe that out, but I don't see much point in attacking the ranger. I wouldn't mind if he actually captures one of our buildings. We can just take it back and get a ranger for ourselves, so it's no big deal. We're leaving the path open to him. Anything worthwhile? Yeah, that troll needs to die. And you destroy this. Little bit of road there. Yeah, I have no real plan concerning that road. Oh no! We'll probably lose the ranger. Bit. I thought we might be able to move a little bit further away, but no. He could kill the ranger. I'm not sure if there's much point to that. Let's kill it anyway. Hmm. Do you have any units inside? No units inside. One buggy destroyed. Very nice. And now their artillery is also very vulnerable. Very vulnerable indeed. It's not gonna cause trouble anymore. Even if we lose the Technotrash because of that, it's a good exchange. There's a long way to go, no matter how I look at things. Okay, everything going okay. Well, no one's suffering because of lack of ammunition. Yep, everything seems okay. The enemy army size is insanely large compared to our own. So this is just the first wave. And we haven't actually properly engaged it yet. Attacking our mines. Not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll lose the ranger. Ah, there comes the Air Force, at least 2 helicopters. I would say probably more. They're really trying to get rid of that money, and there goes the ranger. Ooh, that turned out bad for us. Okay. Not too badly so far, but his turn is still going on strong. Ooh, that's a destruction. No, Regio seems to have some kind of armor. Yeah, now he's just attacking blindly everything that comes his way. And we lose a demon. No. Elixir. I totally forgot that unit existed there. That's how annoying the goddamn radar jamming is. You basically need to be almost on top of him before you see him. You usually see him because he obstructs your normal radar view so clearly, so you know where he is. Oh, Ranger down. Now the green seems to be almost finished by the losses of all those Rangers and buggies, so he's not a serious threat. Or maybe that's the wrong way to put it. He seems to be more light unit focused than have proper army. The red one provides the heavy tanks. Yes, yes. Where are we? That's a free ranger. That's just fine with me. But what's the best for you? Yeah, let's look at the Elixir first. Anti-radar vehicle. Elixir 2. Its combat capabilities are non-existent and it's rarely cheap. But even here, surrounded by our units, it's still producing some kind of a radar, prevents us from seeing here. So if it would be somewhere here, there's no way we could have seen a long-range artillery unit, for example. So it's very, 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 very dangerous unit. Hey, Harry's the great strategist. You are but a stranger on Chromos. My fighting force will drive you and your companions into the sea. There's no sea here, dude. Voldurak, leader of the partisans, never jests. I shall rule over Chromos and scatter your ashes to the winds. Oh, that's am I supposed to take that seriously? No. He doesn't even have any kind of major unit production capabilities. He's not gonna be a problem. Scrolling speed is kind of low. Wonder if I can affect that too. Settings, map settings. Ah, fast scrolling. Lovely. Zoom in on console. What does that mean? I have no idea. Ah, I think I know. Yeah. There's no animation on the greens if you take that up. I like the animation. But it's another thing you can do to make things respond faster. And I do appreciate that. Sometimes you might not want that, but sometimes you just want to play the game on a strategic level and not want to look at any kind of snappy animations. You just want to get rid of all the extra that slows things down. I don't want the ranger to take it. You take it. Go there. I wanted to make sure that there's nothing new coming from that. So that's a relief. Now we can focus our forces in a completely different area. The negative side, there's really nothing to attack here either. Okay, moving closer, I need to take a better look. It seems very light resistance here, there's a lot of support units. There's a lot more enemy coming from this side. Where's our radar? There. I don't dare to move it away. Nothing there. No. We're not gonna take that back until the fighting here is properly over. There's a decent chance we might be able to capture some enemies. We want to... a lot of targets to shoot at. I'm not sure which one should shoot at the moment. First things first. Initiate the shots. Now he's useless. We need to get rid of the artillery. Excellent. Okay, we seem to have the ability to push the front here now. I think that might be a good thing to do, instead of just repositioning all the troops to encounter these. Might just hold our line here and try to see what we can do with this group. It might backfire on us, but if it does, it does. And that's the end of it. We have pretty good visibility here. We can't just ignore these though. We do have to try to do something about them. They still have a strong presence here, but they managed to cause some trouble for them. I don't think we can blitzkrieg the southern end, that's just impossible. There's a potential site there though, so that's what I'm aiming at. Yeah, you need to come here right now. Now we need the tube. So someone's going to get some easy experience here. What the hell am I going to do with you? Okay, move forward, finish this. What fighting? The helicopters are a problem. The Techno Traxxas can't fire in the air, so we can't send them on the front lines while the helicopters are there. Oh crap. Enemy unit destroyed and a buggy with okay experience. What the hell am I going to do with you? I guess I'm going to have to shoot you. I need to do something about that bastard. I'm just reluctant to pull away the samurai. We're going to meet them against those helicopters. I guess we're pulling away the comets from here. We're not in any kind of immediate danger here anymore. One, two, three. You need to pull out. We do need to attack. We can't just sit here doing nothing. Oh shit. Oh there. We basically left a gun there, very weakly defended. Very vulnerable. How much life do you have? Only 5. I think you're more valuable as a spotter at the moment. I wouldn't mind if those helicopters would go after the mines. They only have 4 effective shots. So the more you waste on crap targets, the better it is for me. Okay, there's not much we can do at this point. Okay, things are what they are, and we could attack, but there's still enough enemy troops here that anyone going there on their own will be extremely vulnerable. And we do have the defensive line here to consider. Okay. I do intend to build more rangers. I want to send them out to look for targets and enemy positions. Yeah, where now our tank is totally open to attack. I mean artillery. Ooh, yeah, they moved units there. Lovely. And they're attacking the mines, which is also fantastic. Attack the mines. Waste your 4 shots on them. Doesn't really matter what you're gonna do after that, because you need to... You need to take the helicopters in just to get refueled, if nothing else. And we have our own units next to all of these areas, capturable areas. No, oh, we don't have any more. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a huge mistake on my part, moving the samurai tanks away from the artillery. Yeah, ooh, thank God. And he's producing units. Hopefully the green turn should go relatively fast. Yeah. Scouting units, infantry, buggies. We need 270. Oh yeah, he doesn't do much. But I'm glad he doesn't. The red turns take long enough already. We do need to push forward. Ooh, there it is, Imperator. Mobile Fortress Imperator. It has a single anti-aircraft missile, range 4, minimum range 2, but the main gun is range 2, very powerful attack, 8 ammunition. I think it also has anti-air guns or machine guns. armor 600. It's very slow and blind, very expensive to build. So we don't... This is a very nasty place to take control of. And one... He can attack on the next round. Things are starting to get interesting here. We can't take control of it now, there's no point, there's too much infantry here, so we can't do any kind of lightning attacks like that. Those are out of the question. Yeah, we're having serious difficulties getting rid of even weak units with these samurai tanks. I'm not quite sure why. We need to pull back a little. We need to repair, we need to do a lot of things. First things first, we need to weaken you. We need to get rid of the infantry. This is going to go into capturing quite soon. So at that point the enemy must have very few capturing units. There. Go away. I need to get rid of you, so please die. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I should have never let this goddamn comet come into our rear. It's causing endless amount of trouble for me. See if we can get rid of it. $33 material. I'm just gonna refill the mine. Let's see what we can build. Nothing heavy. So nothing's really changed. We do need to build stuff, and I'm inclined to do a little bit of a light reconnaissance vehicles. And actual reconnaissance vehicles. And there's no way we can capture this now. No, we'll stay there. Still repair and build and go. Same with you. Still have a lot of units that haven't really suffered all that much, so we're not exactly in trouble. But we did a few stupid mistakes. Mainly getting our goddamn artillery units injured for no reason at all. We'll just have to push through them. This isn't gonna be easy though. Again, we're leaving very vulnerable units almost defenseless. I have no idea what I'm thinking. Yeah, we can get rid of that samurai now. Yeah, it's a huge relief on this side. Still a ton of tough enemies here, so nothing's decided. The force here is very poorly equipped to attack a mobile fortress. You need something to soften it up before attacking. And otherwise it'll get a lot of experience before you can take it down, and it'll come harder and harder and harder and harder to do anything about him. I think we're just repositioning ourselves. We do want to keep at a striking distance that side, but I'm not going to pick a fight with the Imperator at the moment. We want to take a peek here. What's here? It seems that there's nothing here. That's okay too. There's a big difference in trying to guessing what's there and knowing what's there. And we have a lot of skirmishing units coming up. I'm not gonna use more energy and materials on them though. I think we might need more support units. I mean, ammunition trucks, gas trucks, things like that. Yeah. I think we might have to pull back. We can get through the Imperator, but after that, our army would be so spent that that's pretty much all we're going to do. That's the problem, and there's more of them. Yeah, we're definitely pulling back. We need the buggies here. Soften them up. That's why when we engage them, they're already in a bad enough condition that they aren't too devastating to our forces. But trying to push through now would... Yeah, I don't see it working well. Just don't see it. And it's producing more units. That's another reason why we can't take heavy casualties. There's no telling how much trouble is still waiting for us. Yeah, we can't get rid of all those infantry units either, so there's no point in rushing the site there. And it's producing units. I think it'll produce infantry, buggies, rangers, things like that. Yeah, we're running out of fuel too. How many turns have we played this? 5. These are... don't have all that much fuel. No, I don't want to sacrifice this, not totally pointlessly. So let's pull back. Pulling back, pulling back. We Ooh, we need to attack this one. Let's get a little bit of experience while we're returning to refuel. We're very close to going red, so we need to go there on the next turn. Luckily we weren't damaged. Going back, going back. We have a lot of heavily wounded units here. We'll focus all our attacks, even with the buggies here for the moment. We need to get some kind of proper results in a single area before moving on. Any weak units? Yeah. We'll try to get rid of this one. That's good enough. That should be enough to get rid of it. Yes. Attack in the rear. Destruction. Okay, now we have room to maneuver here to face these. That's very nice. But that's not gonna be enough. So I want to get rid of that demon. I'm not sure. There's no real rush to get rid of it, so we might as well try to soften up the samurai. Softening them up is there's a benefit there. They might go in there to refuel. I need to pull this troll away though. They're never gonna go for it if we have tons of units ready to capture it. Wait. I think they'll just pull back though. That's what I think they'll do. And it's not a bad idea. Not at all. Helicopter down. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Move out of the way so I can go build a road. Lovely. So now everyone get the hell up there. Time to attack a mobile fortress. I do need to take a peek here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're going for it. I don't care if there's a unit nearby. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Yeah, there's no point in training it, because... Wait. That's not the same thing as giving experience, yeah, campaign. So... CMP 427... So I guess we could train here, and that's a totally different thing from using the campaign experience. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Maybe I think it's you can spend time to gain a little bit of experience without fighting at all. We didn't have the chance to use the campaign experience on it. But yeah, the timing for us was perfect. We would have lost an Imperator if we would have held back any longer. So that was a nice bonus for us. If we can get him to experience up, it's gonna be very hard-pressed enemy to stop it in any way. There's more construction materials for us to loot. Then what? Coughing. I need to get something to drink. Now, I do want to put some pressure on them. But we're not exactly in any better position than they are, yeah. So this is tough on everyone. Yeah, let's try this. Now you don't have an easy way out of here as a way of retreating, but you have the option to go there, and there's not going to be an obvious thing there. So maybe the computer will think that it's doable. That's at least what I'm hoping it'll think. Naturally the computer can see it, but hopefully the computer doesn't cheat. So it'll do what it should do in a situation like this, not what it can do if it cheats. We need fuel. I don't think we're the only one. Okay, that's it. Yeah, we do have this. Maybe we should move a little bit closer with it. It has the mines, so if anyone goes there, we'll capture it and take the units. If they pull out, we'll just drive the transport tank here and deploy the mines, so they're barred from it anyway. Either way, it'll end on the next turn. We'll regain control of our initial sites. I'm somewhat interested in knowing what it'll do with the samurai tanks. Just going to pull back. It clearly doesn't see too well in this area. Yeah, because it's constantly getting ambushed. Yeah, and it's destroyed. Yeah, we got a samurai tank. And we lost a troll. We gained a samurai tank. That's the end result. And they're totally blind in our area. Yeah. They're producing new units. Ooh, the aircraft. So the green isn't totally hopeless, but I still haven't seen any proper tank from it. So it can't do the frontal combat that is required to make it in this game. Yeah, we just need to refill it. No repairs needed. Okay, important message. Ultra-modern rocket tanks are being produced in a factory southeast of Liandea. Attack at once. Okay. Where's Liandea? Are you Liandea? No. What's Liandea? I'm sure it's a thing, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's going for the resources too. Suck it. Yeah, no resources for you, bastard. Yeah, at 0 experience, it almost annihilates an infantry with a single attack. Blah, blah, blah. Almost. Let's attack. So, rocket tanks. Rocket tanks is sort of similar to buggy, except the attack is stronger, It's much less fuel efficient and there's no retreating once you attack. It's compensated by the fact that it's armored like a light tank. So it's another very strong unit. The attack is stronger than the body. It's one of those units that's real pain in the ass once it gets its experience up. Move it. Move it this way. Hello. New units, and we didn't even have to fight. I don't think we even can make those. I mean samurai tanks. Imperators are so slow and they're running out of gasoline. I think we'll still destroy them, but yeah, they're not all that great. They need close support to be of any real use. Yeah, let's move a little bit closer. We need to... that seems to be a defensive one. That's offensive and they're attacking us. Might as well attack something. Need the experience anyway. Without experience, these aren't all that impressive. 3 points of damage to a demon. Not exactly great damage. Moving forward. Still not... Ooh, fortifications. That's bad. That means there's probably iron stars and skulls. We have to be very, very careful. Building random roads. Now demolish. We have no infantry here, so we don't want infantry fortifications either. Not gonna do us any good. Most importantly, dump the mines. Okay, we need to check how much material this has before. So yeah, we can go in for some repairs. Now they don't have any real spotters here. while we, on the other hand, can see everything quite clearly. Okay, we do need to heal up. These tanks are fairly useless at the Yeah. Quick refills. Yeah, these are totally useless in any serious battle at the moment. So we're going to have to rely on infantry to hold the line. That has never gone well for us. I'm sure it'd be fine. We aren't actually doing all that badly here. A lot of units needing aid though. A lot of units. There's not gonna be enough material to do all this. We'll have to give it a shot, see how far we can take it. For God's sakes, do we have any intact units here? Not really, no. I guess there's not much we can do at the moment. How much energy? We have quite a lot of energy, so as long as our materials on some of these sites last, we should be able to return most of the units. 24, that's not gonna be enough. Yeah, definitely not gonna be enough. We'll have to... yeah, we can fuel up, restore ammunition on most, then get a few of these in full combat conditions, but definitely not all. Well, I wasn't expecting that to be possible, though. Let's see. I think this has to be a two-parter too. It'll take, at least for the moment, it seems it'll take, at least on the larger maps, it takes quite a lot of time to go through the initial combat phase. When the map opens up after that, things go a lot smoother. But still, each mission seems to take at least a couple of hours to complete at this point. Not all are going to be this involved, but I think a lot of them are. And that's sort of why I like about this. It's a combination of earth, air and sea. So it is involved. Very meaty game in that sense. There's It's quite enjoyable, at least for me, to play. I don't feel like it's taking a huge amount of time. I'm enjoying the time spent, but this isn't really a game if you have 30 minutes of time that you sit down and play. It's more of a, you have an afternoon of time free, or don't have to work for a day, then you can fire this up and play. Now the green doesn't seem to be able to do anything significant anymore. I'm sure we'll have to mow down a lot of infantry and lighter units, but overall doesn't appear to be a big problem. We're not doing good. Anyone on attack range? No. Let's sort out this mess first. Here. We need to fuel up some of these, no matter what. That's not important. These are in hopeless condition. Yes. We have 6 materials, that's gonna last. At least we'll get the samurais out. So, it shouldn't exactly go bad for us. We need to fill these up, otherwise they can't even drive out of here. We can fill her up too, but he'll only get gas. Fine. What's this training stuff? I want to see it. Ah, you get 2 points of experience. For what? 4 points of energy. So it's not free. But it's a way to get experience without actually fighting. Just nice. Thank you, free unit. Yeah, we're going to use this as a sacrificial unit to get a better idea what's around us. We'll withdraw. I guess we have somewhat of a control over 1/3 of the map. If we push here, we should get at least one of the factories. Probably the rocket tank factory. Okay, are we on striking distance against any formidable opponents? No. But these will provide at least a little bit of experience for encountering the mobile fortresses. But we're very close to encountering them though. Crap. Well, we're not gonna attack the mobile fortresses yet. Just gonna pick off the infantry blocking our routes. Maybe not with all buggies though. Getting rid of enemy scouting units is important in itself. We have enough firepower here, I think, to get rid of this Imperator on the next round. If not get rid of, they annihilate it completely. Grind it to the point that it's totally unable to mount any kind of resistance anymore. I don't want to go too close to these fortifications. They smell of high, long-range attack weaponry. Rocket tanks, you see, they have been attacking us, but they're out of fuel. That's lovely. Yeah, they only have the rocket attack, but it's fairly powerful and they're light tanks. But the fuel consumption is absolutely terrible, and the enemy has run out of fuel. That's beautiful. Well, we can repair it partially. That should be good enough for now. Move on. Yeah, I think we'll just end turns at this point. Not much we can do. I'm quickly checking the overall gas situation. Yeah, we need to refill these guys. Okay, let's see what happens. I think I'll end after this turn. Cut it here. This is a long enough session for one time. There's a major fortification right in front of us. We need more scouting units. We need to basically suicide a few scouting units there to see where everything is there and what the hell is there. I'm not going to bash my way through a heavily fortified area if I can avoid it this time. I'll go around them, try to hit the enemy headquarters from the sides. At least the turns are going a bit faster, so the casualties we're causing them are having an effect. Yeah, they still have at least 3 factories producing units constantly. It doesn't matter if we can take a few of their sites away from them, because they don't have the energy to produce anything worthwhile after that. Yeah, the Imperator on the left side seems to be fairly well isolated. That could be a potential target. I want to see the situation a bit. It's almost out of fuel. I think we could ignore it entirely at this point. Yeah, and it's somewhat hard to attack. Might be a better idea to just give it some room and annihilate everything else. But on the other hand, I don't think so, because that pushes us fairly close to these fortifications, and I'm not sure if there's a turret there, definitely. Probably another skull. Oh yeah, it seems we want to avoid this area in general. There's a lot of units run out of gas there, so we'll go around here and around here. Unless we have an overriding reason to go there. As far as I can remember, all the HQs were down here though, so I don't see why we would have to go there. There's probably a factory somewhere, but yeah. Well, anyway, I think I'll end here. We'll continue some other time.